have achieved it, because it is just a matter of time when the same voices that praise will begin to curse. And now, as they were tearing themselves and wishing this man die, Pilate decides to play a role which wasn't his to play. Extra biblical sources say that Pilate, he wasn't a trained leader, like he wasn't a judge by his profession, but he was a soldier who was given a job which was not his. And when he was given the job to become a leader in Judea, he had a task of maintaining his name and his appearance to the government of Rome that gave him the job. And so he had the government of Rome to please, and he had the Jews also who wanted to do what he wanted. And so he was in a state of either pleasing the Romans They take Christ out of the temple. His cloth has been taken from him. They have put on him a red garment. Some soldier has made some crooked thorn and inserted it on his head. And then they give him a staff. They made him sit on a throne and bent their knees awkwardly and mock him, saying, "Hail, King of Jews." And then one soldier takes a staff and hits the head, sinking the thorns deeper and burrowing the skull. And then he looks at them and smiles at their ignorance. And then he's given out to be punished. You know, in the Roman setup, there were soldiers who were trained to administer what is called punishment. And there were soldiers who could whip you seriously well. And now Christ is given outside. And now two soldiers want to whip him well. The cloth is taken from him, and they begin to whip him in turns. Josephus says that the whips that the Romans used to whip Jesus had hooks on them. And when they would hit the skin, it would tear the flesh. And they gave it to him 39 times, one to his death. And when Christ can hardly support himself, they drag him. The cross that was given Christ to carry wasn't a full cross. According to the culture of the Romans, when they wanted to crucify somebody, they would give him the tabernacle. The tabernacle was the upper part of the cross. And one writer says the upper part of the cross was around 60, in our conversion to